Today is Tuesday, Parashat Chukat. We're learning the Mussar from Chok Israel for today. Part of the Mussar here says, Le'olam yanus adam min niso, ki shema en osim lo nes. It says here that a person should always run away from relying on a miracle. He should not put himself in a position of risk or danger, and the only way that he would be saved is only if there was a miracle. A person should not put himself in that position. Maybe he will not merit to have a miracle performed for him. And even if a miracle is performed for him, even there's a miracle that saves him, there's another problem. Menakim lo mizachi yotav. A deduction is made from his merits, because a person throughout his lifetime accumulates merits through the mitzvot that he did, the good deeds, the ma'asim tovim, and those mitzvot, those good deeds, serve to protect him, and sometimes he'll have a miracle because of all the good things that he did. But if a miracle had to happen, is the deduction from all the good deeds. His account of good deeds somewhat is diminished by the fact that he had to rely on a miracle, and a miracle was performed for him. So a person should not put himself at risk or in danger and to rely on a miracle. בגדול זכות יפה תואר המתגבר על יצרו יותר משאינו יפה. The merit of a handsome man who overcomes his inclination, his etc., is greater than that of a man who's not handsome. Why? לפי שאינו מקובל אנשים, he's not attractive to women, then he doesn't have such a big test. But a person who's handsome, who's able, who's attractive to women, he's in all sorts of situations where he's put to test and he overcomes his temptation, then such a person who's handsome has even greater merit than a person who's not. וגדול זכות המחזיר אבדה לבעלים, וגדול זכות עני. A person who's poor has greater merit when he returns the lost object. You'll tell me, Ashir. He has a greater merit than a wealthy person. וקשה עונש העשיר שאינו מחזיר יותר מעני. And if a person is wealthy, is rich, he finds a lost object. He can find out who it belongs to, but he still keeps it to himself. His punishment would be greater than a poor person, maybe he doesn't have even what to eat, who found a lost object and did not return it. That would be, of course, he would be at fault, but not as much at fault as somebody who's rich and who doesn't return the lost object. והכל לפי התורה הוא. השכר ועל פי המחשבה הטובה. It says here, in general, the reward is proportional to the effort and the good thoughts involved. In other words, what is the intent and how much effort do you have to put in there? That's how the measure of the reward. So a person has greater zchut, greater merit, if he had to invest more effort. And of course, based on his intention also. חשב לזכות את הרבים ולא יכול שאין שומעים לו, מעלה עליו הכתוב כאילו מזכה אותם. He says here, a person had good intentions. He had the intent to bring merit to the public by making them do teshuvah, by getting them to do mitzvot. And he made an effort. His intention was there. But they didn't want to listen to him. The Torah considers him as if he had actually done that mitzvah of bringing them to do teshuvah, and as if he had brought merit to them, because his intention was there. He made the effort. He just was not able to succeed at it, not because something of his doing, but because they refused. ירא אלוהים יוצא את כולם. It's a person who is God-fearing will fulfill all his obligations. In other words, he'll perform good deeds and have good thoughts, good intentions. So here we learn about two things: the effort you invest and the intention that you have involved. And if you're able to have both to invest effort and also to have the intent to have the desire to do good, then you fulfilled your obligation basically. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.